Good morning, everybody. It's Friday morning. I went out garage sailing and this lady hit me up. Okay, so the other day I was too excited to film. I didn't get it on film, but I bought a Nintendo and a Sega lot from her for $100. Inside the Nintendo lot, amazing games. Battletoads Double Dragon, Dragon Warrior 2, Worm. I mean, just amazing stuff. $100. So she hit me back up and she found more stuff, and she let me dig through her garage. And she also had a friend that had some games, so he came over and he sold me some games. So from him, for $20, I got this sleeve of games. There's Fatal Frame, let's see, there's Silent Hill, Castlevania, Clock Tower, Resident Evil Director's Cut. I think that was it. There's some good stuff here. Well, then I got this stuff from her. I paid $40 for this stuff, and it's the stuff that's in this guy right here that are insane. Let's see. There's Marvel vs. Cap. It's all disc only. That's the only downside. But I mean, for the games that are in here. All right. Let's see. We've got Metal Saga, Wild Arms 3. This next one, this page, Azure Dreams, Suikoden 2. There's more good stuff in here. And you know, then I got the Super Nintendo, a Nintendo. That's insane finds. Super stoked right now. So I'm gonna get home and I'm gonna go. More stuff there. I'm gonna go garage sailing tomorrow. So hopefully, you know, there'll be a lot more good finds from that. So yeah, I'll see you guys then. Good morning, everybody. It's Saturday morning. I'm out garage sailing in a new community I've never been to before, and there's a lot of swap meet vendors here, all asking for the same things. So it's really tough. I got here as early as I could.
In a quarter mile, turn right onto Vandegrift Way.
There you go. I got here super early, but I don't know. So far, this is all I found. 2 disc-only Crash games. But the way I look at it is, this week has been so good with finds. Some rare stuff on the NES and PS1. So I got a lot to show you guys. So if I don't find anything at this community sale, I'll just hit, you know, another area or whatnot. But yeah, it's gonna be some good stuff that I got to show you guys. So yeah, cross my fingers I find something here. See you guys in a bit. All right, guys, finally found something else. The sale is right in the garage back there. For $10, not a bad deal at all. It's a Game Boy Advance SP 101. Pretty decent condition. Came with a charger and everything, and 4 games. We got Aragon. What is this? Danny Phantom, Shaman King, and Ty the Tasmanian Tiger. So some alright kids games, I guess. Not bad though, $10. Yeah, I got this list. I went to the very first sale I went to. I got a list, and the lady said this is all the houses that are participating that signed up. I was following it for a little while, but I started getting, you know, noticing that everyone that I went to had already been asked for video games. So I just changed it up, went the opposite direction of where I was going, and I mean, right now it paid off. You know, I got that SP, so hopefully it continues to pay off. I'm just freestyling it. That's what I do. You know, I can't follow that list. Everybody else has got that list, so I'm just gonna freestyle it, because there's a lot of houses here that did not sign up. So you got to get to them right when they're setting up. That's the only way in community sales to get anything, is you got to get there right when they're setting up. So yeah, I'll get back to you guys when I find something. All right, guys, so now I got some Wii games for $1 each. I got all that stuff right there. The notable ones, we got Smash Bros. That one's complete. And this one, this has always been a rare game to find. Well, not rare, but harder to find title. And I've found it like 3 times already. Only once it was complete. This one and the one that I have in my collection are both missing the manuals. So I don't know what they do with the manuals. They had the Wii, but they wanted like $20 for it. I'll pass on a Wii if it's more than $5, because they're just not, you know, I find those all the time. So if I can get the games. So pretty good, $1 each, 12 bucks. So yeah, I'm just continuing on trying to find some more stuff. Somebody's supposed to text me when they find original Xbox and Wii, so we'll see about that. So yeah, I'll get back to you guys. What's up, guys? I don't know if you can see the sale. It's back that way. But for $4, I don't know if I went to this sale or not. Yeah, for $4 I got these 2 Wii games, that Tiger Woods game. Pretty good find. Yeah, I went to that sale. I'm trying to find this other sale that I went to. They told me to come back, but I forgot to take down the address. You get lost pretty easy inside of a community sale. So I'm just gonna keep going. Still, you know, not too much. That's pretty much it so far. So keep going, and then after I leave this community, I'll hit up other places. So yeah, see you guys in a bit. All right, guys, so they brought out like so many 3DS games. They had like every Pokemon game on 3DS, but their kids play all the Pokemon games, so that's cool. I got 3 of these games for 20 bucks. I got Majora's Mask, Sonic Boom, and Mario Golf. So pretty decent right there. Not too bad. I'm still trying to find this sale that I went to, and they had a bunch of Wii and Xbox stuff. So I don't know, I'm gonna keep looking around, but I think I'm gonna leave this community pretty soon. So I'll show you guys what I find. All right, guys, I found the house that had all the other games, and I ended up just picking up 360, just the system, cables, controllers, and then an original Xbox with a bunch of games. The best being Def Jam Fight for NY. So everything is right there. So pretty good. I mean, nothing crazy today, but I got all that other stuff to show you guys, and there's some amazing stuff in there. That was an online like a pickup, so pretty sweet. I'm gonna be leaving this community now, go get something to drink or eat or whatever, and then just hit up garage sales on my way home. So I'll see you guys if I find anything. If not, get home, get everything I got together, which is a lot, and show you guys everything. See you in a bit. What's up, everybody? So all done with garage sales, and it was pretty good. I went to a community sale today. Today's Saturday. I didn't really do much garage sailing yesterday because I made a really big pickup, so I'll show you guys that after the garage sale finds from today. But I went to a community sale, and it started off pretty slow. Didn't pick up too much. I found, you know, some good stuff, but there was a lot of swap meet vendors that I noticed, and it seemed like all of them were asking for games. So I had to change. I had a list of all the houses that were participating. I only went for maybe the first 5 sales on that list, and then I started realizing that, you know, people were doing the same. So I changed things up, and I started going in the opposite direction, and it worked out. I got some pretty decent stuff. All right, so let's start. This was the first find. The only way that I was able to find anything was catching them right when they were setting up. So these people were just setting up, walked up, asked if they had games, and they said they had PlayStation stuff. So I looked through. It was a lot of you know, shelf title, shovelware or whatever, you know, common PS2 titles, and then they had a stack of disc only games, and in there they had Crash Bash and Crash Bandicoot 2 Cortex Strikes Back, so disc onlys, 50 cents each, so that wasn't too bad. This was next. Drove around for a little while longer, and walk up to the sale, and sitting right on the table, a GBA SP 101 works. It doesn't turn on right now because it's dead, but working condition. With it came in this little case, and then it had the charger and 4 games. We got Aragon, Ty 3, the Tasmanian Tiger, Knight of the Quincan, however you say that. That one looks pretty cool. I didn't have that one. Danny Phantom, the Ultimate Enemy, and Shaman King, Master of Spirits. So I paid 10 bucks for that one. That was a really good deal. Trying to think, which ones did I get? I think I got this stack next. Alright. walk up to a sale and ask them if they had any video games, and they said no, they had a Wii that they're still playing, but I guess their neighbor from across the street was there, and she was like, oh, well, we have a Wii and it just sits there, we don't do nothing with it, so we'll sell it. So she brings out the Wii and a whole bunch of games. The only things I didn't get from the lot was the Wii itself and DJ Hero, because they had the DJ thing, so I just got the games here. They were $1 each. I ended up paying 12 bucks because one of them didn't have a case. Well, two of them don't have, a couple of them don't have a case, but one of them wasn't in there. It was like a dumb one. This Elmo game. Alright, so we've got Wipe Out the Game, Tony Hawk Shred. Most of these have their manuals. Overlord. Where the Wild Things Are. Nerf N-Strike Elite. This is the Elmo. This one was just the case for Elmo, and inside it had Backyard Football with the manual. So they gave one for. There's like 13 games here. They gave me one for free. Super Smash Bros. Brawl. That one's complete. Madden 11. Lego Batman. This is Wii Sports. Toy Story Mania. This is New Super Mario Bros. And then the best one of the lot, another game that's kind of difficult to find, Mario Sports Mix. This one is missing the manual, so no biggie. $1 each. That's not a bad deal at all. I'll pay $1 each for games all day long. Which ones were next? Okay, I believe these ones were next. So I stopped at another house, and they had Wii games sitting out, and it kind of looked like somebody picked through them, but I don't know. Maybe somebody, one of the because Swap Meet vendors don't really know too much about these games. So probably all the Mario games were gone, but these were two games that were left behind. I got them for $2 each. We've got Tiger Woods PGA Tour 12, the Masters, another hard one to find on the Wii, and Wii Sports Resort. So $4 for those two. This one was free. This was the only game they had. They didn't want it. They were going to throw it away, so they just gave it to me. Pretty cool. I'm pretty sure these ones, and then this was the last pickup. I walk up to the sale. I passed by it because sometimes in the community sale you get lost, you get mixed up real easy. So I went back to it because I realized I hadn't hit that one up. So I walk up and ask for games, and she said that she had a bunch of 3DS stuff. She didn't have any of the older stuff, and I was like, well, I'll check that out too. And she brought it out. They didn't want to sell all of it because their son plays a lot, but they sold me the ones that he doesn't play. So for $20, I got Sonic Boom Shattered Crystal, Zelda Majora's Mask 3D. That's a good one right there. And Mario Golf World Tour. So really decent for $20. And then this one, I talked to the guy earlier, and he said that he had original Xbox 360 and Wii, but he needed to dig it out. So I gave him my number, and he was supposed to text, I think, right when I pulled up, because I was going to leave the community. They were getting ready to text me. So they found some of it. So I got for $40, amazing deal. I got a 250 gigabyte Xbox 360, and it came with 2 controllers, and then this DVD controller, and then original Xbox. And the original Xbox came with a bunch of games. First, I'll show you that. There was a Halo 2 strategy guide, and all the games came. These are actually pretty cool. They hold the manuals and the games. Xbox cases right here. So all the games are in here, but these are all. Luckily, he kept all the cases. So we've got Pac-Man World 2, Project Gotham Racing, Reckless: The Yakuza Missions, Hitman 2, Halo Combat Evolved, Dance Dance Revolution Ultramix 2, Madden 04, Desert Storm, or Conflict Desert Storm. This is the Sega GT and the Jet Set Radio Future. This one by itself, to find this game by itself, is actually kind of hard to find. I found the case once, but the disc was missing. Midnight Club 2, Rainbow Six 3, Spy Hunter, BMX Triple X, Unreal Championship, Xbox Music Mixer, Dead or Alive Extreme Beach Volleyball, Halo 2 Limited Collector's Edition, Tetris Worlds, probably the best one in the mix, Def Jam Fight for NY, and all these are really minty, like they were hardly ever touched. Halo 2 Multiplayer Map Pack, Eggmania Extreme Madness, NASCAR Heat 2002, and Outlaw Volleyball. And then also, there was another one in here. This was like the only one that didn't have its case. It was like Outlaw Golf. Well, there was Outlaw Golf. That one didn't have its case. And then Outlaw Golf, 9 More Holes of Xmas. Blockbuster exclusive. So, those are the only ones. Well, there's another one here. Mech Assault. I think that was it. Yeah, those are the only ones that didn't have cases. But really decent score for 40 bucks. Can't hate on that one. Alright. So, this is... Okay, first I'll show you these things right here. This one came from the swap meet. $2. Didn't have that one, just picked it up. These ones were just randomly posted on Facebook. I paid 20 bucks for both. Pokemon Coliseum and Eternal Darkness. Alright. Now, I'll show you the amazing score that I got. It was earlier this week. I think it was like midnight. I was still up, and I went on this app and was, you know, just searching for games and stuff. And this one popped up that had like a kind of jumbled looking picture of a bunch of, I saw Nintendo, I saw PS1, Sega, all this different stuff. So I hit her up, and because I noticed that the ad was posted like 9 minutes before. So I hit her up, and we, you know, we're talking back and forth, and she let me come over the very next day, and it was a score. So I've been there twice already. The first time I got the Nintendo and the Sega stuff. The second time was PS1 and PS2. And then another Nintendo and a Super. So first, the first stuff I got, this first couple boxes, I paid 100 bucks. So we got a Game Boy with Super Mario Land. Starting to run out of room to put stuff over here. A PS1. Came with the controller. It was missing like the cables and stuff. This little Light Boy. An NES, and it came with 2 controllers and a zapper. This little Game Boy camera, a blue one. Didn't have this color, so that's pretty cool. 2 Sega Genesis, a Model 1 and a Model 2. And I'll show you the Sega games first because they're on top. We've got, this is the only 32X game, Motocross. We've got the Game Genie, Urban Strike, Desert Strike, and Road Rash. There's some good Sega games in here. Dragon's Revenge, NBA Jam, Last Battle, Fatal Labyrinth, Subterranea, Mortal Kombat, Zoop. I didn't have a lot of these too. Biohazard Battle, Cliffhanger, and Green Dog the Beached Surfer Dude. And this is the last bit of Sega right here. Championship Pool. Evander Holyfield. Shining in the Darkness. Streets of Rage 2. Dr. Robotnik's Mean Bean Machine. Family Feud. Columns. This one's actually kind of hard to find. Lightning Force, and an amazing game. Battletoads Double Dragon. I'll be replacing mine with this one because mine is kind of faded. Street Fighter 2 Special Champion Edition. And then there was a lot of Nintendo games. Okay, so we've got Golf, Jackal, Othello, and a few in here that I'm going to be adding to the collection, and then one rare game. Blaster Master, Slalom, Castlevania 2, Simon's Quest, Little League Baseball, Captain Skyhawk, Kung Fu, and Wrecking Crew. That. RC Pro-Am, Mag Max. I remember playing that game as a kid quite a bit. RoboCop, Defender 2, Gyromite, and Bill Elliott's NASCAR Challenge. Let's see. We've got Life Force, Top Gun Second Mission, Pinbot, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Hogan's Alley, and Super Jeopardy. And there's still more. Roadrunner, Tubin, don't see that one quite often. Russian Attack, Star Soldier, which I don't think I had that one. Robo Warrior, Gradius, Adventure Island 2. This is the last bit right here. Back to the Future 2 and 3. Bubble Bobble. This one's kind of unfortunate. This label's kind of jacked. Contra. The Guardian Legend. Really good, underrated game. Now this one, I didn't have this one, and it's kind of hard to find. Worm, Journey to the Center of the Earth. So stoked to get that one. Another one I didn't have, Castellian. Another kind of difficult one to find. Another one that's kind of difficult to find, and I didn't have, Dragon Warrior 2. We got The Adventures of Link, Legend of Zelda, Castlevania, and last but certainly not least, I kind of saw this game in the picture and knew that's exactly what it was. Definitely a really hard to find game for the NES. It was also released on the Super Nintendo, which makes it the reason why it's hard to find. Battletoads Double Dragon. So super stoked to get that one. That's, you know, like I said, a really hard one to find. Okay, so that is not it. Now, I went back. We were talking back and forth, and she also said, this was the day that I picked up all that stuff. She said, I also have more games in a shed, and I'll, you know, when I dig them out, I'll give you a call. So finally, this was, what was it, Friday? Yesterday, she hits me up and she says that she found some of the games and that she has a friend that also has games, and if he, you know, he was wondering if I was interested. So I said yes. So I'll show you the games that he brought first. All disc only in these sleeves. So we've got Capcom Classics Collection Volume 2, NASCAR Racing, Jet Moto 2, and Guilty Gear X. And then on this side we've got Nightmare Creatures and SpongeBob SquarePants Revenge of the Flying Dutchman. IHRA Motorsports Drag Racing 2, Oddworld Abe's Odyssey, Castlevania Curse of Darkness, and then we've got Parasite Eve and Resident Evil 2. And then some nice ones right here. We've got Clock Tower, Castlevania Symphony of the Night, North by Northwest, and Resident Evil Director's Cut. And then on the back we have Grand Theft Auto Vice City, Colony Wars, Gran Turismo, and Gran Turismo 2. That clock tower is not an easy game to find. Getting Up, Silent Hill, Crash Bandicoot, The Wrath of Cortex, and Lord of the Rings, Return of the King. And on the opposite side we've got Battlefront 2, 50 Cent Bulletproof, Star Wars, The Clone Wars, and this Code Breaker thing. I don't know what that is. ATV Off-Road Fury 2, Max Payne, Gran Turismo 3, A-Spec, Fatal Frame. And then Tetris Worlds, Shockwave Assault, Devil May Cry, Demo CD, and Ratchet & Clank Going Commando. I'm pretty sure that was it from him. Yeah, because the rest of these are from her. Except the Resident Evil Nemesis. That was also in that one. Yeah, the rest of this stuff. And I think maybe this Dark Cloud and Extreme Legends. I kind of was moving CDs around, so all those came from him. That was 20 bucks for all that stuff. So I mean, that was an amazing deal. Okay, so now for her, this stuff right here she had out. We got Dragon Ball Z Budokai 3, SOCOM 3 Navy SEALs, TMNT, Budokai, Dragon Ball Z Budokai Tenkaichi 2, Budokai Tenkaichi, Budokai 2, and Dead or Alive 3. And then I think she also had this one too. There was a stack of games, and this one was in the stack. Marvel vs. Capcom. So that is an amazing find right there already. So she lets me dig in her shed, and right off the bat, I think I found this one in a box, Pitfall for the Intellivision, and then I find this. I start looking through it, and there was just a bunch of amazing stuff. So first we've got Marvel vs. Capcom 2, Metal Saga, probably the best two in there, Suikoden 2 and Azure Dreams. Couldn't believe that that one was in there. Then we've got Harvest Moon, Back to Nature. There's some quality titles in here. Suikoden, Wild Arms 3, and then Tales of Legendia. Now we only have disc 2 for Dragon Warrior, so I couldn't find disc 1. Zabumafu, I don't know what that is. And then there's Extreme Boards and Blades, Twisted Metal, Disney Golf, and Sammy Sosa Softball Slam. Madden 05 and Snowcross. Rainbow Six and Grand Theft Auto 3. Amplitude, NFL Head Coach, and ESPN. Good thing all the junky stuff was in the back. F1 2002, Guitar Hero 5, All-Star Racing, and Final Fantasy X-2. The Sims 2, NFL 2K3, and Formula 1 2001. Mortal Kombat, and then some, whatever that is, and then Rallycross, but the Rallycross has got a giant crack in it, you can see right there. So. Call of Duty 3, Top Gun, SimCity 2000, NCAA 08. Burnout Revenge, MX vs. ATV, ATV 2, Dragon Ball Z Budokai. Tony Hawk Underground, True Crime, Bowling, and PlayStation Magazine. There's a few more in here. Matt Hoffman's Pro BMX, Midnight Club, Medal of Honor, Rising Sun, and Backyard Basketball and Narc. So, I mean, finding that Suikoden in there, Suikoden 2, that was pretty amazing. So, we kept digging because she said she also had a Super Nintendo. So I found the box, and this, I kind of saw like the crack in it. I saw there was another Nintendo, and then right underneath it, Super Nintendo, and it came with 2 controllers. That was it that we found in the shed. So she said that she probably had more Super Nintendo games inside the house. So she went inside and asked her daughter, and I guess her husband took them or whatever. So that was pretty much it from what I got from her. But from this second bundle, I paid $20 for her friend for the first few sleeves I showed you, and then $40 for the case, and then the Nintendo and the Super Nintendo and the other miscellaneous stuff. So $60 total for that day. So $160 from her for everything that I got. Amazing deal, amazing deal. She said she got hit up quite a few times and a lot of people flaked on her, so I was the first person to not flake, and I'm glad that I didn't, because there was some great stuff. I think that's it. That's everything I got for you guys for this one. Really, really great. You know, I'm glad that every weekend I can continue, or every week and so on, I could continue to find this stuff. So it's always out there. You know, it's out there to be found. You just got to go hunt for it. Yeah, that's it. You know, I'm gonna add a lot of great stuff to my collection, so I'm happy with that. That's what it boils down to, is adding a lot of this stuff to the collection. So it's always good when you can do that. Even when you get a collection this size too, it gets harder and harder to find stuff you don't already have. So yeah, so that's all I got for you guys for this one. I'm probably gonna hit the swap meet tomorrow. Hopefully, we'll see. But if not, you know, I don't know. I haven't been doing the swap meets too much. Just they're too overpriced. I like paying yard sale prices, but I'm sure that's the way it is with everybody. So yeah, that's all I got for you guys for this one. So thumbs up the video, comment, subscribe, and thanks for watching. See you guys next time.